All right, this is quadratic graph C value. So the value of C is always our y-intercept. So it's asking, it said, what value of C matches the given graph? So you're trying to say the two graphs are the same. So the biggest thing that you have to find is this a C value that'll make these two graphs match. Now, there's an easy way and a hard way. I'm going to do it the easiest way, which is graph it with Desmos. When I say graph with Desmos, let's go in here. So I'm just going to graph the original one, because I know the original one is complete. If it's complete, I want it. So y equals, and then it looks like minus 2. And then I have x plus 10. And this is squared, so when it's squared, that makes it quadratic. And then plus 8. So that's my original graph. So this is the whole thing. This is my original graph. So I'm trying to pick a C value that makes the two graphs the same. Now, before I do any work, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to locate the C value, which is the y-intercept. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my graph. I could have really zoomed out, but I prefer moving it because it makes my life way easier. And I know around where it should be. So right now, I had to go down. So I know my C value has to be negative. Has to be a negative number. Has to be a negative number. And it's crossing the y-axis somewhere. So it's here. It's one of these. So I can do this. I can say, all right, since it's a C value I'm looking for, I'm like, all right, well, it's got to be something. It's along the y-axis. So it's a y-intercept. Remember I told you yesterday, and well, the day before, y-intercepts start with 0 and then a number. So the number I'm looking for, I'm going to start with negative 192. Oops, I did that wrong. Negative 192. And when I do it, did it hit the graph? It sure did. And did it hit the y-axis? It sure did. So it's hitting right here. So that is my y-intercept. So if I graph this one, and you have to be careful because eventually they're going to do things that make it even harder. It's minus 40x. And I'm just going to say the C value, I'm going to make this minus 192. Is it the same graph? Why, yes, it is. So if the graphs match, it's definitely it. But I usually just, I get the original and see where it crosses the y-axis. When I got where it crosses the y-axis, I have my answer. Now, another thing that you could do, yeah, I'm not going to do that yet. So.